Right. Hey guys, welcome back to another one of the UCAT videos. Let's run through the question I introduced in the algebra section of the quantitative reasoning subtest, and let's go through the question now. Here we have Tom, who ran a marathon in 3 hours and 13 minutes. A full marathon is 30.3 kilometers. Okay, so we have a time, we have a distance, and then it says Tom recorded his fastest time during training to be 3 hours and 2 minutes, with an average of 3 hours and 5 minutes. It also says he took 3 hours and 45 minutes, which was his longest time in training. Okay, how much faster was Tom in his race compared to his slowest time in training? We can see in this question, they're bombarding us with a lot of times, but we don't really need a lot of them. We only need 2 of the times, and the distance is given to us. So the distance is 30.3 kilometers. The times during the race is 3 hours and 13 minutes. And during training, the longest time was 3 hours and 45 minutes. Now, speed is distance over time. Now, the speed during the race would have been 30.3 divided by now 3 hours and 13 minutes. We obviously can't use that because our answer options are in kilometers per hour, so we have to turn 3 hours and 13 minutes into 1 unit of hours. Now 13 minutes is pretty close to 15 minutes, so 3 hours and 15 minutes. Now 15 minutes is about a quarter of an hour, so which means we can just say 3 hours and 13 minutes is about 3.25 hours. And the longest time would be 45 minutes is 3/4 of an hour, so we can say 3.75 hours. Which means the distance in the speeds would have been 30.3. The race would have been divided by 3.25. And the longest time would have been 3.75. Now you can round 30.3 down to 30, doesn't matter because it's there on both sides, it'll roughly be the same. And then you can quickly put that into the calculator and you will get your answer pretty quickly. If instead you do want to do the LCM pathway, it's also possible. You could convert 3.25 into 3 plus 1 over 4, and you could convert 3.75 into 3 plus 3 over 4. But in this case, the calculator does become the best way to go because it'll be much quicker than dealing with fractions. So your answer ends up being B, 1.4. If I had to do this in the calculator quickly, what I would do is I'll just take 30 in common. I'll do 30 times and then just figure out 1 over 3.25 minus 1 over 3.75. And that gives you around 1.4. So the answer here is B, 1.4 kilometers per hour. Again, try to focus on the things I did here in terms of rounding, where I changed 3 hours and 13 minutes into 3.25. Rounded 30.3 down to 30 because that's what you want to do. Those numbers are there for a reason. They're there to slow you down. You just have to find the quickest way to get to your answer. The answer options aren't that close to each other. The closest would be 2.1 and 2.3. If you do come somewhere between that, then maybe you want to be a bit more accurate. But in this case, clearly not. The answer is B, 1.4. I will see you in another video. Thank you.